I was an educator prior to. Progressed from teacher to like master teacher to math coach to dean of students to assistant principal, just kept progressing. And then at a certain point, I just got kind of burned out. Someone introduced the idea of going to insurance school, and I didn't know what that was, but it just sounded like, as a former coach and educator, was something that I could handle. And so I did it. And about 16 months in, I decided I wanted to get my own agency. So I've had my own agency. This is the second one since about the last 6 years. My agency in Houston is where I started off. We had Hurricane Harvey hit, and so I lost my agency there. Moving back home, I wanted to start over and get an agency, but I just didn't want to go through LegalZoom. I wanted to kind of learn it myself. And so I heard about the Small Business Development Center at Lansing Community College, and I started looking at the different classes they offered. And so I started with like business planning. I had never done like a business plan from scratch like that. I had kind of gotten a template from someone and filled in things. Some of the other classes they offer, like just getting the articles of incorporation done, and it's, sitting in different appointments or different classroom settings with different people trying to do the same thing, or even getting critiqued on my business plan. I mean, it was huge, and it was free. So, it just made sense to do it. Mainly, I've been working with Daryl Horton. So we talked about the growth plan. We've talked about, just commercial loans, that kind of thing, things I wouldn't have thought about. I never thought I needed a commercial loan. I didn't think I was looking to expand or do anything like that. But I'm listening to Daryl, and he's like, we got all these resources we can do. I'm like, wow. So, a couple of Zoom calls later, it's like, I feel like it's one of my best friends, and now we're actually Facebook friends, and we've seen each other out in public a few times, and we might be sitting somewhere to function. And, hey man, I need a quick, or I might shoot him a text, just say, I was thinking about this from the last time we talked, or I don't have time to do the Zoom. Can we catch up another time? It's gone from strictly a professional to kind of a mixed personal and professional relationship. The very first thing I do when someone asks me or says to me they want to start a small business, or I want to be like you, and then I say, listen, tell me what your email address is and I'll send you this link. And I go right to the Small Business Development Center website, and I'll copy the link and I'll send it to someone's email address for the Small Business Development Center, and just tell them that's the way you want to get started.